Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna share with you a complete review of my stay at the MacDonald Spa Hotel in Bath. That is that gorgeous property that you maybe can kind of see faintly. It's very sunny outside today, so great for England. But I'm gonna do a full review on my stay. I'm going to show you a full tour of my room, and obviously I can't take you inside the spa rooms, but I'm going to review kind of the treatments that I'm getting done and show you kind of all the lovely hotel and grounds. So I've already checked in. I'm not in my room yet, but it's already just such a stunning hotel with these gorgeous grounds, and it's about a 10-minute walk into Bath. So why don't we go and check out the hotel and check out my room. All right, so before I do, I don't know if this will focus. All right, so before I do the room tour, when I went to use my room key to get in, this was stuck over the entrance to show that the room was kind of cleaned and sealed and nobody has kind of been in since, which I thought was a really nice touch. So when you open up the door to the room, this is what you see. On your left, you've got me and you've got some closets, which you've got your spa bathrobes, and oh, it looks like we've got on the other side, we've got a nice kind of safe, a little kettle, and we've got some shortbread biscuits and a nice little box. Let's see if we can make this a little bit easier to see, with a bunch of different, ooh, we've got a bunch of different teas. So green tea, we've got a raspberry cranberry tea, Earl Grey, and a whole bunch of English breakfast tea. I think I'm gonna have one of those before I go out to dinner tonight. I'm cold. And then a huge thing of Cadbury hot chocolate. That might have to come home with me if my friend doesn't want it. And then yeah, just all the sugars and the milks and things. So love that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Making all the noise in this video. Okay. So yeah, I pointed out we've got a safe, we've got an iron, and then down here we've got some of the spa kind of slippers, a hair dryer, and then we've got just an empty mini fridge, which is great. I love when they're empty. So then moving along, you've got the room. So as mentioned, I am here with a friend of mine who is arriving tomorrow. So I did ask them for a room with two kind of twin beds. And I think this is like a deluxe twin is what they said for the room type. It's room number 501. And I'm really impressed with the size of these beds. This is like not your puny little twin size bed. This is pretty good. So quite excited about that. And I also love, I mean, how pretty are these pillows? And I'm really loving this. It's like a leather-ish kind of texture with the studded headboards. So much style. And then on the side here, you've just got your nothing in there. And then over here, I've completely exploded on this side. I've got my stuff. We've got the desk, which includes some information about the hotel. And then it also includes a kind of room service menu in here, so if you wanted to stay in your room you could. And then let's actually see if there's anything. Nothing in there and nothing in there, so nada. And then we've got a really nice little lounge seating area over here, and really pretty kind of crystal glasses. That feels very schmancy. And just 2 bottles of still water, which is greatly appreciated. All right, so next up we've got the bathroom, and it's a really nice one, I have to say. So we've got a toilet and a bidet, as you do. And then over here, we've got this nice little vanity area with all of the Elemis products, the conditioner, the shampoo, shower gel, hand lotion, which is lovely. We've got a cotton wool kind of cleansing kit, so I'm guessing all your cotton rounds, and then a little shower cap as well. So very nice. And then that's my stuff over there. Got one kind of sink with some more kind of Elemis soap. And then here is the shower, which actually looks pretty decent. Got an overhead rain shower. The only suspect thing is, I don't know if it's really registering on camera. I don't know what that is. Definitely some interesting scuff marks there. But, oh yeah. And as well, towel rack, hot towel rail. Now I just want to touch it. It's not on. I'm gonna have to turn that on because clearly warm towels are important. So that concludes my first look at the room. I think first impressions, I'm really happy with it. And as usual, I will continue to give you some updates throughout the duration of my stay. So, you know, when I get to go experience the gym, the breakfast, everything like that, I'll get back on, talk to you about that, talk to you about the spa, and give you kind of my final review and if I would come back and stay here again. So stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. I have had quite the morning here at the MacDonald Bath Spa Hotel. I woke up at about 7:15 this morning. I had an 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. kind of gym booking. So due to social distancing measures because of COVID-19, you have to actually book your gym slot. So there was a slot from 8 to 9. There were 2 other people in there with me, although I'm not sure if there were supposed to be 2, because when I checked in, the guy said there was supposed to be 1, but there we were. We all stayed kind of very far apart from each other, had a really nice gym session, then came back, kind of showered, got myself ready to have breakfast at the hotel. So I booked a rate that was like a spa deal package that included a 30-minute spa treatment and breakfast as well. So the breakfast, because of COVID, I don't know if they normally would do a buffet or not, but there's basically a menu that you pick from, which includes like full English breakfast, a vegetarian English breakfast, avocado toast with poached egg, porridge, which is oatmeal for any American viewers, a kind of eggs Benedict Royale, which is the smoked salmon eggs Benedict. So a lot of like, and then there's like a cereal. Then on top of that, there's like cereals and yogurts and fruits you can get on the side. And then what's very common in any sort of English hotel is when you sit down to breakfast, they ask you if you would like kind of coffee or tea and juice. And then they ask you if you would like some toast. So you kind of get like toast as an appetizer, but then you could also kind of eat that with your meal. So there you go, quite interesting, I know. So I opted for the brown bread toast, which was delicious. And then I didn't really, none of the breakfast menu items were really like singing to me. I asked them because I don't really like the full English breakfast, and what I really wanted was just like some eggs, bacon, mushrooms, and toast. So I asked them if they could do either like an omelet or scrambled eggs. So they gave me scrambled eggs, and I had a side of bacon and like a gigantic mushroom. And all of that came together, was really lovely. And then I had my brown bread on the side with some butter, and I had a fruit salad, and all of it was perfectly done. I had a huge latte. They didn't have like flavors for the latte, but you know, can't expect everything now, can you? But yeah, so it was really great morning. There's Christmas music playing and all the tables were socially distanced, and just was a really kind of lovely atmosphere. So now I'm back in the hotel room waiting for my friends, who I think I've just seen one pull up. I'm gonna show you the view from my room. Here is the view from my room. It was so gloomy this morning, but it's really nice to see kind of a little bit of maybe sun peeking through. I will check back in soon because today's plan is, my friends actually booked the outdoor pool. I don't know how I feel about that, at 1, and I've got a massage at 1:40 p.m. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the pool or not with them, but gonna go kind of check in with them. They want to get some lunch and just have a good catch up, because that's what girls' spa weekends are all about. So I'll check back in with you guys soon and let you know how the kind of spa day and the dinner and all the fun things we have ahead went. Me again, feeling very blissfully relaxed. It's now about 3 p.m. and I had my, met the girls, had like a really lovely cup of tea in the lounge room. They all had some sandwiches because I was not hungry after that massive breakfast. And then went in for my massage at 1:40 p.m. Had a 30-minute massage, was really nice. Definitely was regretful that I didn't book a much longer one, because that would have been even lovelier. I do think, as a tip, if you are going to come to this hotel, 2 of my girlfriends kind of booked like a full like half day of treatments, and I do think if I were to come back I would splurge and do that as well, because I think like once you're here it's just such a destination. But then after my 30-minute massage, I went and caught up with a friend for a little bit and then started going into the thermal spa area. So because of social distancing measures, you can book the outdoor pool, I think, in like 45-minute chunks, which is kind of like an outdoor hot tub. Lovely. And then you also, it's just kind of a free-for-all. They have like per person kind of capacities. So they have like a freezing cold room, they have a salt kind of room, like very aromatic kind of salt room, and then they have 2 saunas and a steam room. So I spent about 20 minutes, or probably a bit longer to be honest, in the sauna, which I love. And that's probably why I'm looking a bit red on camera right now, but that was delightful. So now I'm back in the room. I'm gonna get showered, get myself all ready, because it's 3 p.m. I take ages to get ready, so given that we've got 6:30 dinner, I thought I would just take my time and enjoy it and relax. And then if I've got some free time, might nip back down to that lounge for another cup of tea and maybe doing some video editing before dinner. But let's see, when the girls resurface, then we'll all get together. So off I go. Hey guys, so I am showered, put some makeup back on, feeling fresh. And next up, we are gonna have dinner in the hotel. So I'm really excited to experience dinner after having a lovely breakfast here. And I have not eaten anything since breakfast. I have started to get hungry and I caved and ate the 2 shortbread biscuits in the room. But yeah, just with the spa today, there wasn't really a good time to have a meal and I wasn't very hungry earlier. So I'm gonna have one heck of a dinner tonight. I will make sure I take some pictures and some videos to share with you, but off we go. Hey guys, Jessica from the future here, and I realized I last left you at the MacDonald Spa Hotel when we were about to go for dinner, and I was craving an epic dinner, and boy, did I get one. We went out, we had dinner at the kind of hotel restaurant, located kind of course, on site at the hotel, duh. And we went straight and we decided we were gonna do like a full shebang of a meal. Starter, main, dessert, wine, all the things, as you do. So I had this amazing kind of whipped goat's cheese with beetroot starter, and tons of like freshly made bread from the hotel. Amazing start. Gorgeously plated, looked like a work of art, but also just really amazing flavor combination. So I was really happy there with the start of that. And then for the main, I decided to get the pan roasted hake, which came with these amazing mashed potatoes and samphire, I think you say. It's kind of like a sea vegetable. Really unique combination, but really lovely one. And then we had a side of halloumi fries, which was, I mean, always necessary. And I did have like a nice South African white wine with it. My friends opted for a Malbec because they were having non-fish. And then for the desserts, oh my gosh, we all like gorged on dessert. I had the treacle tart, which is kind of like this cinnamony, kind of caramelly, like all the like warm kind of spices kind of tart in like a nice little kind of pastry crust with ice cream. It's like my happy place. I love like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, all of those spices. And then we also had kind of a molten chocolate cake, which looked incredible. And then also a berry crumble with ice cream, all of which got rave reviews. So a very, very happy kind of group there, very satisfied, stuffed to the brim. So would definitely recommend having dinner there. It was brilliant. Then we went and had a really good night's sleep. Allowed ourselves a very proper lie-in, and then the feasting began again at 10 a.m. when we had breakfast. So we had a really glorious brunch. I don't know if I actually took any video or not, so let's see what I intersperse in here, but I actually opted for very similar than what I did the day before. So I did like scrambled eggs. Instead of the mushroom, I did the hash brown, some bacon. I also had a bunch of the brown bread, which was delicious, and some fruit. And I also had one of those huge kind of latte coffees. I have to say I love those when I travel. It feels like such a treat yourself moment, the fancy cup and the fancy latte. So that was great. And then, you know, as if we weren't really hungry for breakfast, but somehow we ate a feast again because we figured it was a travel day and we're not gonna really probably eat lunch. So, and then after that we ventured into Bath for just like to walk off, I think, all the food and also see a bit of Bath, which was lovely. I'm gonna be posting a vlog just of what I got up to in Bath with all the travel tips, and I also have a blog post that I'll link down below that I did back in 2017 doing a tour of Bath, and I'm gonna do an updated blog post as well from this trip because I did so much new stuff on this trip. So you'll have all the kind of travel guides there should you wanna come to Bath. So please check that out. But then it was sadly time for us to go home. So I just caught the train back to London. Was super easy. Trains run, at least on the Sunday that I went, trains run just about every hour on the hour up until about like 4:14 p.m. And then they started doing every 30 minutes through the last train, which I think is closer to like 9:20-ish. So there are like a lot of options. You just gotta time it out. So, but to wrap up my stay on the MacDonald Spa Hotel, would I come and stay there again? Absolutely. I think it was really such a first class kind of luxury, but like accessible luxury hotel. It's not the kind of hotel that's so priced outside of your price range. I think my room rates, depending on, one night I just did the room without the room with breakfast I think was like £215 with an offer. And then the second night it was for two of us with 30-minute spa treatment, and breakfast was about closer to 300. So I think it's a very like accessible luxury kind of hotel, which is very much my vibe. I'm not, you know, making it rain here with the money. So I think I really enjoyed that. The service was impeccable, very friendly, very inviting, very accommodating service, both in the spa and the hotel. Because of COVID, you just really need to book. Like book your breakfast, book your gym time, book your spa treatments. Would recommend as soon as you make your booking, just start doing all of those things. It's just gonna make, if you have really strong preferences, just makes things easier. The downside of that is your stay is a lot more regimented and less serendipitous, but you know, not the end of the world. I think, you know, given the craziness of this year, we're so lucky to be able to start traveling again that kind of, for folks like me, I'm just, however you want to give it to me, you know, I'm here to follow the rules, and I'm happy to play within the guidelines. And if we have to book, we have to book. But yeah, I would say, you know, it's definitely not the most inexpensive weekend, but it's definitely something, if you do want to splurge, you want like a R&R, like rest and relaxation type trip, I think this would be a great hotel for it. And what I really liked, maybe compared to other kind of more completely deep in the countryside spa hotels is you really have all of Bath on your doorstep within 10, 15, 20-minute walk, depending on where you want to go. I think that's a really nice combination where you could just stay for 1 or 2 nights at the hotel and never leave the hotel really easily. But also if you wanted to kind of mix in doing the spa, kind of seeing things in Bath, like having kind of that mix, I think it offers a really great kind of variety of options for kind of the for the trip. So would highly recommend it. Would highly recommend myself going there again. I'm sure it will happen. I really enjoyed it. So now I'm just rambling. So with that said, guys, thanks again for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions about the hotel, if you have any questions about traveling to Bath, any kind of likes, dislikes, things you want to see more of in these videos, all goes in those comments down below. If you want to see more content like this, hotel room reviews, travel reviews, kind of bits about life in London, great things to see in London, please subscribe to my channel. Would love to have you join the family, and it really means so much to me when people subscribe because it means that you are enjoying this content enough to want to see more of it. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you soon.